right. Live, no one here. Let's see. Let's see if anyone comes in. If anyone's here, comment. Let me know how the audio sounds too. Trying it out with headphones today. Two. Cataly. I hope I'm saying that right. The audio is good? Good. I've got this Blue Yeti mic that I'm sure a lot of people have heard about. So it's like that standard $100 mic. Nice. It is correct. All right, so let's see if I can get this right. Yeah, I'm just going to share that entire screen. You all can see the craziness of my computer. For so many of my videos, what I do is I take screenshots of stuff. And so, like, a lot of this, like, you'll just see all these screenshots are from all these different videos. It's just craziness. Your mic. Yeah, I was a little confused there at first. I was like, what are you talking about? So you all get to be the first people to be on one of my public live streams, because I've done a few live streams now, but they've only been unlisted. Can you all hear the game music? Okay. Looks like I'm getting a spam comment through Twitch. No, you can't. All right, let's see if I can. Yeah, it is a loud intro. Let's see. I'm going to have to figure out how to make it so I can have the music from the gameplay. Oh, yeah. Actually, you know what? We're going to start a new one. Put on my mods. Oh, which software am I streaming through? I'm streaming through Streamlabs. Which software? It's through Streamlabs. That's literally been the one that, like, every YouTuber I've talked to and getting advice about starting a stream, they all said go with Streamlabs. It helps just take care of everything. Yeah, OBS was one that a lot of people mentioned, but a few of them kind of said that they preferred Streamlab over OBS. I'm not quite sure why. The other thing is, it might also be that I'm not paying for the right membership to have this, because I'm using the free version of Streamlabs right now. So I don't know if that might be a limitation. I feel like I saw something somewhere about it, where to find it. I imagine if I took my headphones off, you all might be able to hear it if I played it through the speakers, but I feel like that'd be bad echo. Yeah, you can see the StreamYard is sharing your screen thing right there. Not anymore. All right. So we're gonna set up a game. So who do you all think I should play as? Civ 5 instead of 6 because I just never felt like buying 6. I played it once on PS4, which really isn't the best way to play Civ 6, I feel. But I don't know. I kind of didn't like the cartoony graphics. And I've just enjoyed Civ 5, and I actually only recently bought all the like upgraded stuff. So I was actually playing the vanilla game for a while. And then I decided to upgrade it all and get all of the DLCs because it was on sale. Um, oh, that's cool. Yeah, I actually never play multiplayer, partially because I just didn't have the time. And that was one of the things I looked at when I saw a lot of the guides about multiplayer was be ready for a long game because, yeah, you can't leave. All right. Who should Augustus Caesar would be cool? Yeah, he would be cool. He's from the vanilla game, and I've been liking some of the standouts that weren't in the vanilla game, but Poland and Korea are overpowered. Yeah, I just started a game as Poland not too long ago, and I've been enjoying it. But yeah, you can get a lot. Um, I don't know who. We've got one vote for Augustus Caesar. I mean, it's basically. I don't know if the person that's in Twitch is a real person or not, or if they're a bot or something. Because I only see one message about me buying help, offer promotion or something. I actually like the Netherlands. I was playing a game as them, but I'm a little bit biased just because my family came from Amsterdam. I see you're all, or I don't see. I keep hearing all the beeps on Discord. Come watch me live stream. Yeah, you tell him, Cataly. I do actually wonder how true the viewer count is through StreamYard because I know when I streamed the other day, I was getting more comments from people than it said I had watching. So it obviously wasn't counting everybody for some reason. Oh, nice Seeker. Wow, 333 cents is a lot. Yeah, that'd be. I mean, I've been having a hard time just with the DLC pack that I recently got. And everybody make sure that you subscribe to the G Gaming channel if you haven't. And the Twitch, if anyone's on Twitch. It shows someone's on Twitch, but I don't know if I've ever really seen God of War gameplay, so I don't know how it goes. I feel like God of War's the one with the guy with the Omega on his face, isn't it? I know one game that I'm really hoping to buy once it goes on sale, likely in the upcoming fall sale that they usually do, is City Skylines. Not 2, because I actually use a Mac. I'm sure a bunch of people hate that, but I use a Mac and they don't do City Skylines 2. But I've always wanted to play City Skylines, and I'm pretty sure they're going to put it on serious sale. Okay, it is the game I'm thinking of. Is it like a fighting game, or is it a strategy game, or what kind of game is it? All right, well, while you're... I think I'm just going to go find... Where is he? Augustus Caesar. All right, so we're going to be Caesar because that's the only thing suggested. Okay, it is a fighting game. 487 hours in Civ 5. Let's see how much I have. 466.1. So this was like my finish a day of solving crime and just sit down, play Civ 5 and just kind of All right, so I'm doing Caesar. Last call for any suggestions. 44 civilizations on Civ 6. All right, it's happening. Difficulty, should I make it really difficult or really easy, or just keep it normal? I don't know if I've actually even played that much anything above Prince. I think I might have played one game of King. King, maybe. Small advantages to improve their play. So Prince is really just everyone's even playing ground. AI cheats at higher ones and it isn't fun. Yeah. All right. I'm going to be lame. I'm just going to keep it Prince. Whatever. All right. Map. What should I do? I don't want to do Scrambled Nations. I definitely like to do the world maps. I hate the maps where it's like a big square instead of you can kind of just keep going round and round. I'm going to do continents. Keep it like that. Just Earth. I'll keep it continents. One of the things I really enjoy about Civ 5, and no one can hear that, right? Their little intro thing right now. I don't think you can. But the thing that I like about Civ 5 is, or when you're like discovering the shape of everything, and it's kind of fun. I don't know. I always like early game because of that, but then I like late game because then you get all the war and all the battling and stuff. Okay. So definitely going to do something in the river. Let's see what stuff looks like over here. Wondering if I want to do. Oh yeah, should I build the city in the marsh? Because if I build it in the marsh, then there's only one thing of whatever. All right. Yeah, finding all the civilizations near me. I always like to wait until they come and attack me and then keep up the defense, which defense is easier. And then once you kind of have destroyed a lot of their stuff, then go in and beat them up. That is a lot of time in a game. Let's actually see. Well, I wonder if this is actual ocean or if it's a lake. Because if it's an ocean, it might be worthwhile to go there. We can wait until next turn to see anyway. Go to that mountain. Get me a good view. Oh, I can't? Oh, because it's a marsh. That's gotta be... All right. All right, now the question. Should I do it on the hill or do it in the marsh? All right, I'm just going to go ahead and... I think with only 4 of you, I keep asking. Too much interaction for only 4 people watching. And who knows how many are actually paying attention. Hill always. Really, is there an advantage? See, I don't know the in-depths of the game. Like, I never do that kind of stuff. So, like, I kind of, like, learn as I go sometimes. But I didn't know. Is the hill always better? Like, if I see, like, for the hill, it gives me 2 production things, whatever they're called. Does that mean if it's better to build the city there because of that? Oh, barbarians. You all need to teach me. I'm glad you all enjoy the same game as me. Oh, it allows you to build more types of buildings. I did not know that. All right. What should we research first? All right, what do I have around me? Got bison. I guess I'll do trapping since I got bison. Might as well. Oh. Which way do I get to trapping? Yeah, on this tree. If I start talking too low, definitely say something. I don't think I am, but I know when I play video games by myself, I just like will start talking to myself, really like hushed under voice, just like, okay, yeah, I'll do that. Okay, yeah. So I hope I don't like fall into that. I actually like the animations. I leave them on. Does add a lot of time, though, I'm sure, especially with the airplane animations. Although I think I saw there's a mod that I can actually change that. Yes, it is 1 a.m. It is 1 a.m. 1:07 a.m. to be exact. But I am a night owl. I usually stay up this late anyway. So I took my dogs out on a walk right before this and then figured I want to play video games. I have the stuff set up. Let me just go ahead and do a midnight stream, and I'll probably stream until maybe 2 a.m. or something, maybe a little less. City state to the south. Yeah, I see the line. Yeah. Oh snap! Look at that. I got 6 people in here. Charlie gonna bring down the hammer. I think I gotta set you up as an actual mod, Charlie. You don't have the power yet, but you will. Let's hide that. There we go. Getting used to my Twitch or my streaming skills. Slowly but surely. Figured since this is actually my first time ever streaming to Twitch. I don't know. Oh yeah, it shows 2 people on Twitch. I got 4 on YouTube. This is my first time streaming to Twitch, so I figured might as well cosplay as one of my heroes, another Charlie, Moist Critical, hence the white shirt. Alright. Just clicking through turns, letting my warrior get healed. Now I'm thinking I'm going to try to go maybe for like the the one where you go through religion, partly because I kind of want to just spread Judaism around the world. I shouldn't say that right now. That sounds so weird. With everything going on in the world. One of the things I do like about some of the civilizations that have the fast beginning units is just being able to find everything so fast. Just being able to actually explore. Whereas right now, like I always like to just click 1, 1, 1, 1 each move. Gonna have to go that way. I need to get used to looking up to the camera this way. I have one of my computers over here. That's why I keep looking to the right, like over this way. And then the computer I'm playing the actual game on, or the monitor, is straight ahead. So I hope it's not. I honestly, I feel like I don't watch enough live streams to know straight off the bat, but I hope it's not distracting me always looking off to the side, because that's basically me just reading chat. I edit with iMovie. I actually bought Adobe Premiere and gave it a shot, and it was just so much to learn just to edit one minor video, and I had to get it out. And then it was like every time I had to get a video edited, I just had too little time to be able to like try to learn Premiere and edit it. And then I just eventually just gave up and was like, I'm just going to stick with iMovie. But I do have for my reaction channel, I have an editor who I use, who I think he uses Premiere. And then for the main channel, I have an editor that I hired who hopefully I need to actually send him stuff. He's only worked on one video so far that I need him to do more with. Yeah, iMovie has a lot of issues with it, and I had a lot of problems with it throughout the years, but in recent times, they've seemed to improved a lot and fixed a lot of different bugs, but it's much more limited for one, which is the hardest part about it. But it definitely kind of bugs out every now and again, and it's not always a very straightforward explanation as to what's going on. Yeah, I should get a scout. I'm gonna get a scout, send this warrior to the coast and then back, and then just let the scout start traveling around. Maybe beat up this barbarian. Yeah, Apple products are not something I buy often. And really, my MacBook is the only Apple product I use. Everything else is something else. Like I've just really come to dislike PC stuff, and I find every time I use PCs, there's always an issue. And just, especially, I don't know how much everyone knows before I got into the YouTube stuff, but I was really into music and was trying to do recordings and stuff through my computer. And that's like one of the things, if you do recording, everyone says get a MacBook, because that's got everything you need. It can handle everything the best. Otherwise, you have to get a PC that costs way more, and you don't quite get the oomph. So every producer I knew said to get a MacBook. So then kind of the same thing with video editing. A lot of people said if you're going to do video editing, you should really get a Mac. Oh no, I'm losing people left and right from the stream. I'm not interesting enough. All right, we got to get this game going. That's what it is, isn't it? Got to fight it out. You're playing Civ 6 right now? Just despite the fact that I'm playing Civ 5. You're like that old game. Try to heal up. I think I'm just going to go ahead and jump to trapping. Yeah, they're going to get a worker. All right, let's go exploring. Hopefully I can find some ruins and get ahead. See, it's kind of funny. I've been out of the gaming world for a while. Not necessarily because of genealogy and stuff, but for the past maybe 10 years, I only gamed very lightly, even still now. So I just kind of like, yeah, I play video games, but it's not like I really followed anything or was constantly playing all the newest titles or anything like that. I was an OG Fortnite player. I played Fortnite for a while there, hardcore with my roommate, like all the time. But beyond that, it's always just kind of been a little bit here, a little bit there. A lot of GTA 5 or not, yeah, GTA 5. GTA 6 is coming soon. I don't think that's a game I'd play on stream. I don't even know if they'd allow it. All right, what promotion should we use? I wonder if open terrain make it even. Yeah, Pokemon games. That's what I grew up on, was Pokemon. I think it's kind of obvious that I've been into Pokemon. I actually have a pretty big Pokemon card collection, a quite extensive one, including a lot of old stuff and including a lot of new stuff. And I actually kind of watch some Pokemon YouTubers. That was something I thought about there for a minute. Was, maybe I should start a channel about Pokemon card collecting, but it kind of gets boring after a while. All right, what policy? I almost always go with tradition to start out because you get 3 culture in the capital. So it's kind of like you get the biggest oomph right off the bat. That could be a video. Look, I found another coast. Right. Time to battle this warrior. Yeah, I try to go for the expansive civilizations. Like, that's kind of my favorite way to win the game, is to take over as much as possible. But you kind of have to play it for the long game when you do it like that. Really build up. Because if you fight too much, you just end up wasting too much money in units that end up dying. I don't want to get too close to this warrior. I don't want them to attack me. My internet speed's pretty good. I don't know what it is exactly, but let's see. Gotta get used to this dual monitor. I mean, I don't know if yeah, so pretty decent. Yeah, I know. I didn't think about that. I don't know if you saw me uh, move that. I was like, oh crap, don't want that shown. Yeah, that's going to be one of the tough things about streaming is like really making sure I don't show the wrong thing. Oh yeah, exactly what you're saying not to show. Yeah. Oh. Ah, they fought me anyway. Run away. Just finish this warrior off. Yeah, that's interesting because I'm actually like almost right next to my router. Like right next to it. I turned on the max. Oh, there we go. Publicly didn't. No. I'll just keep exploring with my warrior. I feel like I haven't really gotten to explore that much yet. Yeah, literally right as you said it. Right as you said, hey, wait. Why haven't we seen any? I'm surprised I haven't found any ruins or anything. I feel like that's what you need. Here's another city state. Malacca. Malacca always makes me think of The Wire. Anyone watch The Wire and know what I'm talking about? Malacca. All right, good night, Cataly. Thank you for joining the stream. Good night to you as well. Okay. I think I do. Yeah, I think I've been doing that. That's one of those new things that came with the recent DLC update because The vanilla game originally didn't have that. Like the vanilla game didn't have the religion stuff. And I remember my roommate who doesn't play this game telling me about a video that he saw talking about a game, and somehow they overtook religion. I was like, what are you talking about? They don't have that in the game. You must have been seeing something else. He's like, no, dude, I'm telling you. And I was like, yeah, I don't believe you. And then I did all the DLC updates, and I was like, oh, maybe he was telling the truth. I just didn't get the full game. Start heading this way. Oh, another barbarian. Oh wait, I just realized that's another civilization right there. All right. I'm not sure if I want to adopt liberty or because I don't really gain much from any of this stuff just yet, except for liberty and honor. Yeah, that's the problem with video games. They just take up too much time. They're so much fun, but that's one of the reasons why I figured I might as well start streaming. Um, is that if I'm going to be playing games just to kind of chill and relax, might as well stream every now and again if I do it. So I've got this gaming channel, and hopefully that'll build into something. Who knows? Who knows? Actually, I should probably. I haven't really even advertised this anywhere. Just Discord. Oh wow. Yeah, see, when I was I was working for DNA Labs International when COVID happened. I had actually been working as an investigative genetic genealogist already for a year. All right, we'll go with liberty. Wait, no, we'll go with honor. Yeah, honor. Finally, some ruins. All right, let's meet whoever this is. Oh, there we go. I forgot which civilization it is, but one of the civilizations you get to choose what you receive from the ruins, and I love playing as that in the beginning. I mean, honestly, it's still not even a thing. It's just a handful of colleges that have any sort of thing, and they aren't even real degrees. They're like certificates or something like that. So the one in Ramapo College, Ramapo, Ramapo, the one at Ramapo College, that one, that one just started, and then there's the one at University of New Haven, which is like a certificate program that's pretty intensive. Yeah, the Shoshone. That's who it is. Yeah, they're the ones where you can get the upgrade. I mean, there are very few colleges that even have a genealogy actual degree. Like University of Boston has one, University of Strathclyde in Scotland, BYU obviously has one, and then I want to say there's some college in California that has one. But I mean, just it's the whole genealogy thing. It's a very unregulated thing, and honestly, I mean, like I didn't take any sort of degrees or anything to get it. Like I have a degree. I have a bachelor's of arts in communication with a minor in film. Like I literally just got into the field doing this stuff just because it was like I just realized that I could actually do it professionally because I had the skills and yeah. Wow, yeah. See, this is you seem to know this game way better than I do. The Wonder Uluru. I can't even figure out which one it is. I'm guessing it's that thing right there. It's the red rock. Oh. Ah. Well, what if I just build a sit like it's actually not too far away. So like that right there. So if I get a city up here. Yeah. That's good to know. See, I did not realize that. Did not even know that was a thing. Jeez, I feel like you're gonna need to be on every stream I play the game because you're just gonna be like the guide to help me learn more. You can be my guide as I go through the world of Civilization 5. A couple tiles up and to the right. Wow, I've already been streaming for over 40 minutes. I guess I have. I mean, there's a variety of genealogy jobs around the country. I mean, there's a lot of the different companies, which a lot of them are based out of Salt Lake City or at least areas near Salt Lake City in Utah. A lot of them are remote now, though. I mean, I think most people realize genealogists don't need to be on site. So, like Legacy Family Trees, I don't know how often they hire people, but Trace.com, genealogist.com, I did contracted work for all of them at some different point. Then there's, I mean, libraries and archives and different things. A lot of them will have genealogy departments, and so a lot of genealogists will get jobs doing that. Then you have some of your bigger organizations that do different stuff like Daughters of the American Revolution, New England Historical and Genealogical Society, the NEHGS, which is in Boston. And then, I mean, there's a lot of, I mean, if you look for genealogy societies, not a ton of them will be hiring people, but a lot of them will have something going on, or at the very least might do a job. But like, honestly, like most job, like if you're going to want to do genealogy for a job, the best thing to do is just to start offering your services as a genealogist. And that was actually the impetus for me to start my channel. Was I realized that I could become a professional genealogist because I had all the skills. I'd done all sorts of research already. I just never gone through with it. She love history and also love crime solving and true crime, which is why I went to yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you really want to do it, like the number one thing you can do is, start reading up and learning about what it does take to be a professional genealogist. Because yeah, you can be really, really good at researching, but there are some skills that you'll need as a professional genealogist. Like for one, report writing. That was the hardest thing for me to get down, was report writing. But now, especially having written reports for law enforcement cases and things like that, I have a lot more confidence. But like, you'll want to learn about, basically, if you can get the books by Elizabeth Shown Mills, that's like some of the best stuff to learn. And then there's also like, there's a book, Professional Genealogist, that has all sorts of stuff in there about how to be professional. And yeah, but it's one of the number one things you can do is just become a member of AP Gen, the Association of Professional Genealogists. There's really no barrier to membership except for the money, and then you instantly go into their directory. Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, it can be intense. Yeah, it can be intense. But writing for clients isn't too difficult. There is, you know, the thing with that is you're just dealing with customer service sort of stuff. So it's just a matter of, you know, if for whatever reason the client is not happy with what you've done, which can happen because you don't always find what you're looking for. You know, the research doesn't always conclude. And that's where it gets really hard writing the reports, because if you do research logs, that'll be helpful in terms of being able to keep track and kind of say, look, I didn't find anything, but here's where I looked and what I did find. And that at the very least gives them an idea of where to look and not. But yeah. Yeah, you have lucked out more than anybody. You've taken advantage of it. So well, I'm still getting barely anybody in these streams. You know, every time I stream, this is basically what I'll be doing. If I'm playing video games and people ask me questions about this kind of stuff, I'll answer. So yeah, documenting the process. So I mean, like, research logs are basically, you know, okay, I'm going to do this search on Ancestry with these terms. You put that in the research log, and then if you find anything, you kind of note it. And then, okay, now I'm going to go and look on this website, and you just kind of note, okay, what website did you look on? What searches did you do? I feel like nowadays a lot of it is Ancestry. If you're at least if you're dealing with American stuff, or English speaking world stuff. Gonna rest up and then fight those warriors. Yeah, if you get those, if you get the stuff from the professional or what was that? Yeah, I think it's just called Professional Genealogist. It's a big book of stuff, and they have samples of reports, and you could go and look up genealogy reports and see what they look like, and there's a big variety. So it's basically kind of a pick what you feel works best. Interesting. Oh, wow. Too many warriors. Yeah, the job market is pretty crazy in genealogy. I mean, the job market, I think, is pretty crazy all over the place anyway. But with genealogy, it is very interesting. Like, one of the things I very much recognize, and I'm such a lucky position with you know, having such experience, and then being at the age I am with everything happening as it is. Plus, you know, being able to get the job that I had and all that. So, all right, now which way should we go? All right, yeah, we're doing faith wise, so we'll do pottery. And I think what we'll do, I'm doing a caravan right now. Then after that, I'll do a settler and try to settle up here so we can get this, whatever it's called. And then we'll try to explore down this way. Okay, well, we're in open terrain, so let's just do open so we get that bonus for this fight. Yeah, maybe. I forgot what I put it on. I think it was on marathon for the game speed. I don't know. Yeah, see, that's I know about that, and I've done that in past games, and then all of a sudden it'll be like your scout was destroyed by a barbarian. Yeah, marathon takes a long time. Well, part of why I figured I'd do it is I do it over a couple of different streams because I only was going to do an hour today, and this is what I usually like to do. I like to do the marathon version, go for a marathon, go for a while. So I'll probably like play this over a few streams. I've never seen anyone stream Civilization 5. I know people do, so I don't know what the if there's like a standard of how people will do it. If some do marathons, others don't. We forgot it existed. See, one thing I will do is I'll send boats to explore. Whenever I get to boats, I usually send them off to explore the world. Explore. Let's see. Still 2 on YouTube, 1 on Twitch. That's so funny. Everyone from the Discord just popped in for like a couple of minutes and they're like, yeah, no, thank you. I'm good. I mean, I was kind of expecting that. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. I mean, right now I'm really just getting my feet wet with it. Never played it, Charlie. I think it's a fun game. I mean, obviously, if I'm playing it, I think it's fun. I wouldn't find it a very fun game to watch streamed, though, because it is so strategic. And I guess for me, I do like it when it takes a long time. So, like, the games that are fun to watch streaming for me are the games where there's some serious, like, in the moment skills. Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for, was kind of a test of everything publicly, but also kind of just get everything started. Like I'm gonna start streaming everything I do through Twitch. So I'm gonna be doing different content through each one of my channels. So I have this new gaming channel for this gaming stuff. Whenever I decide to game, I have the professional reaction channel that I'm gonna do the Reddit questions through, which I'm kind of hoping those ones will get a lot. So that's the one I'll actually be doing tomorrow at 2:00. So literally 12 hours from now, I'll be streaming again. And then on the main channel, I'll be doing different streams. I'm going to be trying out different stuff. The first one's going to be, I'm going to do that tier maker. But every single one, even though it'll be streamed on a separate YouTube channel, every single one's going to be streamed through my Twitch. So I'm kind of hoping to have Twitch as like the catch-all of live streams for the GeneaVlogger channels. And then hopefully that'll also kind of build into just an extra revenue source, especially with how crazy things are with, social media and stuff. It's not a bad idea to kind of get a wide variety of stuff set up. Morocco. I see Charlie's the first follower on Twitch. Nice. Slowly but surely. Everyone's got to start somewhere. All right, I guess we might as well go down this way. One game I think I may end up playing for gaming streams is Tropico. I used to play Tropico a lot, and then whatever version of it I had became defunct to the point where they're like, you can't play it anymore. And then I just never took the time to buy any of the new Tropicos. And then I was thinking about it, and that would be actually a really good one to do because they actually have like the family trees when you look at the people. So I don't even know what Skylanders is. No say, Way. No say. All right. Let's see. I'll go with Liberty. Get that Liberté. Especially because I'm hoping that I'll be able to get a settler going here soon, send them up here and take care of that. Yeah, maybe I could put it in the background. The one that I have right now, I think is, that's the map of Odessa from like 1881 or something like that. That was kind of actually a tough thing for me to figure out was which map to choose. So, but it's actually, I have I ended up buying a green screen so I could be all fancy. Yeah. Yes, Odessa is a city-state, I might find. I feel like maybe if I always have the Odessa thing on, I should always be like friends with the if I run into Odessa in the game. That's where that's where a lot of my family came from, or a good amount. Good amounts. Came from Odessa. Mm-hmm. An enemy is near. Oh. Coco. At least they didn't destroy the little farm that the workers were trying to build. Let's go this way. Oh, sweet. Found some ruins finally. Yeah, you saw that I like Bring Me the Horizon. Shadow Moses. I never booked them. But I used to book a lot of bands that were into like hardcore, screamo, and post-hardcore and all that. Guessing you're into that kind of music too. He's a MySpacer. I was a MySpacer. I was on MySpace heavily from 2003, I guess was probably the earliest I was on there, to 2005, 2006. And then, Facebook became the big thing. Yay. All right, mining. MySpacer. That's so funny. Yeah, I was all part of that scene. I was actually I booked a lot of like pop punk bands too, and punk bands, and I did tour management and stuff, and I worked with a lot of bands that actually became big. Like some of the bands that I worked with, like probably one of the biggest ones that I thought I had the most fun hanging out with was Portugal the Man. They came, and I had worked with a guy. I actually didn't book the show, but I managed the show, where they came with, who was it? It was Action, the matches. Yeah, well, concert. I guess it depends if you with concerts. It depends if you mean local shows or full on concert, like arena sort of thing or something. Because I'd book the small venues. I definitely do miss it. In fact, actually, the week that I realized that I could become a professional genealogist was the week I was supposed to be on tour with my band, but we had just broken up because our drummer and guitarist got into a fight on stage. And because of that, we had to cancel the tour. And it just so happened to be a genealogy conference in Raleigh that year. It was 2017's NGS, I think, National Genealogical Society Conference. And I talked to the people at Ancestry and was telling them about what I've done. And I had helped a bunch of my cousins at that time get citizenship through the Portuguese fast track citizenship stuff through our Ancestry. I'd already helped a couple of different people with NPEs and adoptions and stuff in their family, figure out their biological family. And when I spoke to the people at Ancestry at the conference, this guy who was the talent management at the time was like, yeah, we would love to have you as someone to work with Ancestry. And then I found out that they charged $125 an hour. I wouldn't have gotten paid $125 an hour, but that's what they charged clients, was $125 an hour, with I think 20-hour minimums per project. So basically, if you were going to hire Ancestry, it was going to be whatever 20 times 125 was at minimum. And so I figured, well, I mean, at the time I was working as an optician, making eyeglasses, and probably I was getting a decent amount of money at the time. It depended on commission. Let's see, what do I want? Do I want money? I want money and happiness. What do I want? Money and happiness. Oh yeah, let's do this. Yeah, Sacred Waters. There we go. I don't even remember exactly what I was talking about. I know I was talking about the beginnings of stuff, but I was into Korn and Slipknot. I was into Korn too when I was in middle school, which for me, middle school was 2000 to 2002. Just to give you an idea, but a bunch of my friends and I, we would write the backwards K and stuff. I was actually, when I was a kid, I was really into, like, that was when Limp Bizkit first came out, and that was when Kid Rock first came out. Like, I was so into that rap rock stuff, but like that was, back then it was like I'd come home from middle school and go watch TRL with Carson Daly. I joined Ancestry in 2008. 2008. Yeah, I think it's a nostalgia thing. I think it's just a matter of late 90s, early 2000s stuff is really nostalgic. And so, like, a lot of that is just, it's the same reason why you're seeing like a lot of Blink 182 stuff nowadays. And you're seeing a lot of stuff about Britney Spears and NSYNC coming back and like, Backstreet Boys and stuff. Like, I think it's just really just, yeah, it's kind of funny because I feel like it's pretty similar to when I was probably in high school and stuff, and the big thing was 80s nostalgia. Well, I don't know. Just knowing from my friends and a lot of the stuff that I see people my age posting, which would be 30s and mid 30s. It's kind of a lot of that same stuff of like, hey, you remember these bands? And they're doing this stuff again, and that's so cool. And yeah. What's up, puppy? Jack, you want to come say hi to stream? Come here, Jackie boy. You guys want to see my dog? Come here. Oh, little dog. Oh, come here, baby boy. You okay? Oh, say hello. Say hello. Oh, you're a little boy, aren't you? Dog reveal. All right, put him back down. What time is it? Oh, it's 1:57. I'm gonna do that. So yeah, I think I'm probably gonna call the stream to end soon. I've been going over just an hour, and it's about 2:00, so I definitely want to get to bed. So. Yeah, he is part poodle, so very good choice. All right, so we're gonna save this game. Save it here. What are we gonna? We're gonna call this stream Genie Stream Game. Genie Stream Game 1. All right. So. Yeah, sounds good. Well, thank you everyone for joining the stream. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, it's late here, but this was good. I'm glad I was able to do one now, and then hopefully I'll see you all in 12 hours when I do the next stream on the reaction channel, which will, for those on Twitch, the one person, which I think might be Charlie, that'll be on Twitch too. So, all right, good night.